Hello, honey roses. Okay, so I have another reading for you, and this one is coming up as someone who they recognize your spiritual authority. They recognize that your words have power, and also how you love. They're not used to that, or they think it's strange. They think you're out of the ordinary. Okay, they think you're out of the ordinary. They could tell that you're very content with yourself at this time. Something about travel. You may be traveling or making things happen or communicating, maybe even both. Or they see how you are communicating. There's something about them being unhappy. They feel unhappy within themselves, within their own life. They're trying to seek their happiness, this person. However, the happiness that they seek, they see that you have it in you or around you or both. For some of you, this person may have, I don't know, I'm seeing someone walking away. This could be someone that you walked away from. You probably could feel the animosity coming from this person, because I clearly see that they have like animosity towards you. And the way that you casted that energy out is by removing yourself from around them. It took some time for you to recognize what this person was doing and how they were behaving themselves. This could have been someone that you thought that you could actually build with or spend your life with. But then you soon realized that there was something wrong with how they were viewing you or how they were making you feel. They could have given you, it's almost like they could have tried to give you love, but there was something hidden. There was something inside of them that was like stopping them from loving you. Why? What is it? What is it? It has something to do with how they view you spiritually. With the Judgment, the Hermit, and the Queen of Swords. There's something about the words that you speak. They are very telling. And they know that you are guided by godly energy. They know you're guided by the God in you. Okay? And there's something about that they... How do they feel about it? It's like they don't understand you and they're trying to understand you. But they don't really understand you. They talk to people about you, though. They talk to people about you because it's like they can't put their finger on what it is that they are drawn to about you. There's something that they feel is hidden about you that they're drawn to, but they can't really put their finger on it. This is a very weird energy. It's almost like they like you, but then they have a liking to you. But then at the same time, there's something about your spiritual ranking that aggravates this person. It aggravates them. So it's almost like you seem so content with yourself that they want to come into your life to then turn around and walk away. Because it's like it has to do with how you handle your own energy. There's something about that frustrates them. So it makes them want to like cross you or something. That's what it feels like. I just heard they've been living in an illusion for a very long time. Let me ask more about why. Like, because I see what their problem is. It has a lot to do with your spirituality or how they see you spiritually, your ranking. But I'm just trying to get a better understanding as to why they feel this way. It's a weird feeling. It feels weird. It feels, it just feels weird. Let me see. Why? Okay, something about the work that you do. You're someone who, when you begin to work on something, you really put your all into it. You put your passion into it. Okay, and you're very inspiring. I mean, why don't they like that? I don't know. Why don't they like that? They feel like you are going to get some type of opportunity that is going to showcase you. And how do they feel about that? They feel like you're magical. Oh, it's almost like they feel like once this opportunity comes your way, that it's almost like they're angry. I think they're angry at you because they see you going places. They see you going to places and they feel like if you go there, then they don't have a chance with you. So your spiritual ranking stress, I almost said something crazy. Your spiritual ranking frustrates them because they feel like you are bound for like success in the spiritual sector, because there's something about your spirituality that this person keeps thinking about. It's also something new, something unique. Your strength and your intuitive abilities scare them, because that means that they can't have access to you. At least that's how they feel. They feel like once you meet the right people or you connect to the right resources or something like that, you're not going to be accessible. And that really irks this person's last nerve, okay? Just knowing that they're just thinking about not having access to you. And they could not have access to you right now. However, still, they're thinking about long term as well. This person could want to start something new with you. Like they could want to be in a relationship with you. And they don't like the fact that you're going to get a lot of attention. That's what it feels like it's about you getting too much attention and you getting to know too many people. It's like they feel that if your talents are showcased, they're not going to be able to reach you. They're not going to be able to spend time with you. So they don't really want, they're very selfish when it comes to you. They're very selfish. They would rather you be with them than to follow your dreams, because your dreams scare them. Your abilities scare them, because they see that when you It's like being that you're activated, they know that you understand what you have. And because they know that you understand what you have, it makes them feel a sense of insecurities. They're trying to find a way to replace any potential individuals that you may want to work with. They're trying to find a way to replace that energy so that you would just come towards them. They don't want you to work with anyone else. It's almost like, let me be your manager. Let me be your manager. I just heard that. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Like, they're looking at you like, okay, well, if you want to go anywhere, you're going to have to come with me then. Because I don't want you going anywhere else. I need to know exactly what you're doing. This person wouldn't give you no breathing airspace. Okay? They trying to suck up your oxygen with you. You could be in your own bubble, you know? However, they can be in your bubble too. If you were to allow them to come through and move like this in your life, however, is that really what you want? Because they seem very possessive. They're very overpossessive. And it's out of fear that you're going to end up meeting someone that they would view as better than them. There's something about them. Yeah, it's just like an insecurity. They don't want to see you fully be empowered by your gifts, because they know people are going to see you and things are going to happen to which you will be separate from them. And they definitely don't want that. Some of you could already be getting public recognition from maybe somewhere. I don't know if you have like a platform, or if you are on stage for whatever reason, whatever talent you have. You could already be receiving a certain level of accolades, and you have a certain level of influence. That's why this person is really on edge when it comes to you really living life from your power within, because they feel like you're magnetic. That's what I'm getting. They feel like you are very magnetic, and they just know that many individuals are going to be interested in you just as they are, and that causes them to really feel a lot of discomfort, and it just feels like nervous, like scared, because they feel like they found someone that they want to love, but then it feels more so like trap. It feels like entrapment. I was about to say like a trap, but just trap came out. It feels more so like entrapment, like they want to trap you with them. This is not someone that wants to see you, spread your wings and fly. It's like they want to bind your wings. They don't want you to fly. They just want you to be like locked up in a cage, like an endangered species or something. That's the energy that I'm getting from this person. I don't like that. They just keep on thinking about fighting people off of you. This is someone that wouldn't even want you spending time like with family and your friends. If they're not around, they would feel some type of way. This may be someone that was mistreated, like where in relationships they were cheated on, and stuff like that. Or they've had something stolen from them in relationships, so it's not easy for them to trust. And this energy is lingering, and it's going to bleed into this relationship, because I clearly see that energy where they're going to be questioning every little thing you do. And the sad part about it is that I don't really see that you are doing those things that they're saying that you are or could be doing. So it's just going to turn you off and make you not really interested, because it's just going to feel like this person is accusing you all the time when you didn't do anything at all. So this person has a lot of work to do within themselves, because they don't want to see you be successful, basically, because they want to see you at arm's length from them all the time. So they don't want to see you traveling and meeting new people, because that makes them feel like someone like you may, or someone may catch your eye. And they don't want that to happen. But that's not okay. In a relationship, I mean, if you don't trust each other, then there is no relationship, because it's always going to be someone pointing the fingers at the other one, and unnecessary arguments, and a tug of war for your own energy. And where they do that at? A tug of war for your own energy is crazy. That's wild. Wait a minute. Yeah, they just want to watch you. Not with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords coming out. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was feeling. Like a caged, endangered species is how they want to treat you. And no, honey. No. Okay, so Spirit is saying the right thing to do is to be with someone that is not intimidated by your success and by your goals or the direction that you're going into. It's best for you to be with someone who's supportive of you and who trusts you and who you trust, because that's healthy. This right here is not healthy. However, in their mind, they think it is the best thing to do, because it is satisfying their needs and they're not considering yours. It's very one-sided. Yeah. And I don't think you like it. Do you? I don't know. You guys, I'm going to turn the comments back on soon. When Spirit advises me or guides me to turn them back on, I will. But there were some bot babies that was taking over the comments. So I decided to turn them off so that they can find their way back to where they came from. Okay, let me see. What is the advice? What is the advice? What is the advice for our honey roses? I heard always make the best decision for yourself, especially when you feel that somebody is just being toxic. Because you could tell. Just be honest with yourself and what you're seeing. The strategy is to focus on you, and I heard the love that you bring to the world and to yourself, or to yourself and then the world, because, you got to come first. You got to come first, because if you're not okay, how can those around you be okay? You have to be okay to be able to be there for anybody else. What else is the advice? The Lover's card. What else? You have many people that have a love for you that have felt like this for a very long time. And there's also something here about this person they're never going to stop loving you, even though that the way they love it's not what it seems. What do you mean by that? Why is it not what it seems? Why is the love they have not what it seems? There's some type of truth that has been revealed to you. This could have to do with money. They could see that you are like abundant, and they want to stick around you for your abundance in energy. It doesn't have to be just financially, but there's something about you just having an abundant energy, abundant spirit. And they're trying to think about how to get to you. There's something about you and abundance here. So it could be money. There's also something about you with them will make them feel, I don't know, what is it, exclusive, I just heard? Or they feel like with you, they are exclusive. They feel like you make them look better in some way, however that is. However, that's what they're thinking. That's what they feel, that you make them look good. And there's something about them being relentless. Like, they're not going to stop trying to come towards you. There's like this relentless energy that I see here. But I don't really like it. I don't like it because they're focusing too much on you to the point where it seems like they're not thinking about themselves anymore. They done went rogue, okay? This person has gone wild. They've gone rogue. And I heard they don't mind stepping on other people's toes to get to you. It's just like this determination that they have, but it's just not healthy though. Because you'll feel smothered by this person. Like, they won't let you breathe. They won't let you like really, They might try to talk down about your beliefs. I just saw. Trying to make, it's almost like they're going to want you to change your mind about what you believe and what, it's like they want you to change your mind about what makes you strong. So I think they feel like whatever makes you strong is the reason why you're so special or something like that, is what I'm getting. So if they separate you from what makes you stronger, then they feel like they've done the job correctly. They feel like they've done it right. Yeah, so the advice is like information to let you know what their intentions are. There's something about your abundance that they want. Something about your abundance and how you make them look good. What else? Anything else? They want to work with you. They want to give you an offer. They stressed out about it. Okay. What else? I heard I'll leave you no choice. I don't know what that's about. I'll leave you no choice. What you mean? They want you to feel like you could only be with them or something like that. They want you to feel like they are the best option, the best choice. So they're going to do everything in their power to continue to come towards you and throw you off track so that they could be selfish and have you to themselves. And they know that that's not all the way right, but they still want to do it though if you allow them to. And it's going to really separate you from yourself if you do that. So Spirit is saying, be mindful about the strategy that you use to continue on when it comes to your spiritual journey. Continuing on to the truth. Because this person is willing to tell lies so that they could get what they want. With the Hanged Man and Seven of Swords, this is premeditated. There's like premeditated thought as to not wanting you to meet people and become someone who's like, I heard, in the public eye, or you just have a lot of influence. They don't want you to get to that point, because that's going to really distort what they want from you in whatever way that is. So yeah, make the right decision for yourself. You know, be honest with what you're looking at and who you're seeing, no matter what, and you will not steer yourself wrong. So that is it for this message. Everything you do, do it with love, and I'll see you in the next one.